video is about suspension and shocks. The rear suspension on this thing is super slow. As in, like, when it hits a bump, the suspension doesn't really have enough time to react. So it goes up so slow and transfers everything to the chassis. When I was driving it the other day, I noticed that it was just kind of bouncing on top. It wasn't actually absorbing. So that's what we're going to try to fix today. Let's get to that table. This is what I'm talking about with the rear dampening. Look at how slow that is. Look at that. Way too slow. The front looks okay. Seems like, I mean, I think for my track, I think it'll be all right. It doesn't seem to be too bad. These are emulsion shocks, so yeah, they're going to get air in them. They don't have the little diaphragms up there. I did add the little spacers right here, though. Front feels okay. I'm not sure what weight oil is in these things, but this stuff is pretty darn thick. Kind of reminds me of something like 80 weight or something. Way too thick for a little buggy like this. Maybe I will open those fronts up. Let that front move a little bit. Wow. One of the things I like to do when I fill my shocks is find somewhere around middle of the travel, and I'll just use a spacer. In this case, the spring cup. That way when I put the cap on, it doesn't have pressure or hydro-lock the shock when it's fully compressed. So at full extension, there's a little bit of vacuum in there. This is just something that I do, just my own personal preference. Well, let's see what we got. Oh, that's a lot better. Much, much better. I may actually put a little spacer on there to kind of bring it up a little bit, but that's a lot better, guys. Heck yeah. There we go. And I've got a battery in it. I used those spacers right there. And it's time to go. Haha. Now the track today, although I did drag it with the tractor, it is really, really soft out here. So we'll just have to see how that works. This is just 2S right here. I'll put 3S on it here in just a second. Looks good, looks good. Whoa! I really found a bad spot over there, didn't I? Nice right there. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've saved it. Nice. Whoa, I got humps and stuff all over the place out here. Nice, that was perfect. I'm done with 2S. Let's do some 3S on this thing. We got power now. Oh, yeah. All right. Woo! Now, I can tell you just by me looking at this thing, it's not as bouncy as it was before. And the reason I say that is because before, it was actually noticeable that the chassis, the body, all that stuff was actually legit bouncing, and the suspension wasn't even moving. Almost messed that up, didn't I? At least now the suspension is moving. It is handling pretty darn good. Oh, I almost hit my pallet. It's handling way better. Granted, I do have to... Oh no, what did I do? Nope. It may not look like much, but that's a heck of a berm. Yeah. I still got to figure out what brushes I want to put in this thing. Also, it's going to get some sand paddles too.
which of course you guys knew that, right? Woo! With the smaller vehicles, I'm fine with doing that. Bigger vehicles, they get a little bit dangerous. Like this right here. I want to try something stupid. All right, you guys ready? If I get this, I'll be impressed. I'm probably gonna miss all of it. Oh, oh, did I get it? Did I get it? Let me check. I got a little of it. I literally started like this, then I dropped down to my knee. You can see right down there, I just plow right down to my knee. Oh man. I'm not gonna do that again. I'll do that though. Kind of standing off to the side. Okay, I'm happy with the suspension now. Nowhere near as stiff. Nice, fluid. Woo! I know this thing can still give me a black eye. Man, this thing is nice. Probably the best 50 bucks I've spent, excuse me, slightly under 70 I've spent in RC. Nice. Well, so the suspension made a difference. At least I think it did. Sometimes you do these mods and whether they work or not, it's in your mind, oh, it had to be better, right? It has to be better. So that's kind of where I'm at right here. But the suspension does absorb a lot faster. So I'm thinking maybe when I get out there on the track, it's a little bit better prepared. It'll be a lot better off. But I've also got to get a brushless system in this thing too. Yeah, it is time. I think I have another 3100 kV system in there, like an old Spectrum. So that's what'll be going in. There's no need to put anything awesome in here as far as like Castle or Hobby Wing or any of that. So I'll just put a Spectrum system in it and call it a day. Well, hopefully I was able to show you guys something about the shocks and that like 80 weight shock oil or whatever it was in there. It was really, really too thick. But anyway, hopefully I was able to show you guys something. Hopefully check that description. I'll put links. This is no longer available. I think it's completely sold out at this point, but certainly not for $49.99. But anyway, check that description. I'll put some stuff down there. Make sure you're subscribed. Hit that bell. Guys, you're awesome. This little buggy right here so far is also pretty awesome. So check that description, guys. Catch you later. If you're still watching, you are top shelf. You are the cream of the crop, the pick of the litter. You are phenomenal. Thank you for watching to the end of the video. It means a lot to me. Now, down below, there are links for the products you see, also for channel memberships. If you guys want to be a part, channel members get early viewing on pretty much everything that I can. So, guys, check that description. There's a lot of info down there. Thank you all for watching.